Hello everyone, I'm Angelo. Been homeless in Northern Virginia for 4 months now. I got a phone call today. I was in the middle of an appointment, so it just rang and went to voicemail. It was a message from somebody at the carpenter helper's job I applied to. They said they'd like to ask me some questions. Now, I quit my job in about a week and a half or so I'll finish up my 2 weeks, get my last few paychecks. I'm struggling to save money. My expenses still always run high somehow. Like even a little bit of groceries, the cheapest place. Actually, I was at a food pantry today. I found one that actually had human operating hours. A lot of these places are only open like 2 hours a day. Or they require you to like be a single parent or whatever. All these different requirements, or already be on food stamps or something. I don't know. So I went and found one. That was cool. Loaded up on food. And I felt bad about turning down food. I was like, no, I can't. They gave me all these cans of like carrot cake and chocolate cake. I'm like, I can't have all that. I took one carrot cake. I don't even know if I'll eat it. Because I'm like, nah, I can't have all that sugar and everything. And red meat, no. Trying to control my cholesterol. I think I did take some turkey. I didn't even notice. But I was thinking about this. I felt horrible. Because I was like, what do I do? First of all, I feel horrible when I miss a phone call that's actually important. I didn't know who was calling, so I don't pick up for numbers I don't recognize, and I was busy. But I saw that, I was like, oh shit, I feel so helpless. I feel like an idiot. Gotta call them back. Feel bad that they couldn't get me on the phone. But I was really thinking hard about it on the drive out of there, thinking, what's the right decision now? If I talk to them and they want me, which I don't know if they do, but it's a job that pays well. I believe it pays $15 an hour. I'm guessing it would be full-time, and they say you could have a career here. That was in their job posting. So it's not even a carpenter's apprentice. It was just carpenter's helper, and then you could become an apprentice, I guess, and then you could have a career if you wanted. And I'm like, I love filmmaking. I love working with actors and on sets. I've had to, sort of improvise sets before. And I'm like, this would be an awesome skill. Or even to be able to make props or fix things in my mom's home. That'd be cool. And I'm like, I know this would be a great skill for me to have. I would really love to have this skill. I need it in many ways, because that's like $40, $50 an hour I could save paying a carpenter to fabricate a piece of equipment or something, or build part of a set, as opposed to me just being able to get the materials and do it myself. And plus, I could build my own home and not pay rent. But here's the downside. I was thinking about how little time I'll have. I'll wait for the ambulance to pass. The downside, a week like this, for instance, if I was working full-time as a carpenter's helper, it's great work. I'm glad to do it. I'd be glad to get physical activity. I might be outside. Even in the cold, I don't really mind. I've worked in the freezing cold, in the rain, in the snow, when I was washing cars. I know it's harder work being a carpenter's helper, but I'm like, this would be a really good skill, good money. It's like $2,000 a month, which is not a lot of money in this country, but that's the most I'll have ever made on a regular basis. Hold on, I'm backing up. But on a week like this, when I've done several videos with my mom, I can't do anything about all these trucks and everything, I would have had to miss out. Oh, this noise. There's a lot of construction going on in my area, and it looks like power lines are being worked on. I would have had to miss out on probably all the videos I made with my mom this week, including a very special collaboration, which you all don't know about yet. You don't know, I've talked about there's a collaboration coming, I haven't said what. And I'm not going to say yet, but it's a long time coming, very excited for it to finally happen. If I was working as a carpenter, I may very well have not been able to do that. And even if you offered me a whole month's wages, just for that one day, I wouldn't have missed it. For this collaboration we did, this video. I've been waiting so long to do. We've been trying then the last few weeks to put it together, and stuff kept getting in the way. So it finally happened. And I was like, I wouldn't ever want to miss out on that. Whether it's a video that does well or not, I wouldn't want to miss out on it. So it hurt me, but I didn't call him back. They can just assume whatever they want, that I'm not interested, that I changed my mind, that I got another job, that I'm not job hunting anymore. I feel bad. Oh man, it hurt thinking about it. But I had to make the right decision for me. And, you know, it was kind of funny hearing back from them. I was like, oh, at least people are interested in hiring me. I think it must be kind of like somebody who's been married for a long time, or just with, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend for a while, and then they're single again, they break up, and it's like, oh, am I attractive anymore? Are people still going to want to date me? That for me was like, oh, can I still get a job? I've had a job for 5.5 years. Will people still want to hire me? I don't know if I'm good at applying to jobs. And oh, I did get a call back. So, hey, at least they are interested in hiring me. So, as much as it hurts, as badly as I want to be able to use my hands. Is my hand in the shot? I can't. It's the sunglasses. The sun's very bright, so I got to wear sunglasses. As bad as I want to be able to fashion materials and know how to use tools and, you know, treat wood and cut it up and everything, and whatever carpenters do, polish. I don't know if they know how to polish wood too. I realized I cannot take the job. It hurts. But there's no way I'm doing that 5-6 days a week and missing out on a bunch of videos with my mom, because I already know what that's like, just working nights, missing out on nights I could have been doing stuff with my mom and, you know, reviewing movies with her, all kinds of stuff. Going out to events because I was working nights. I wanted to, years ago, Adam Driver was in the area. He was here for a military documentary, and he was in the Marines before. Adam Driver from Star Wars, he plays Kylo Ren, from Black Klansman, Silence, with Andrew Garfield. That's an amazing underseen movie. My mom and I reviewed it before, and my dad. It's just awesome, from Martin Scorsese. What else is he in? Anyways, he was in that Lucky something movie with Lucky Logan, Daniel Craig. It's directed by Steven Soderbergh. Anyways, I always remember that night, because we could have easily gone, and I wanted my mom to interview him afterwards. Which we've done at film festivals when we like to meet actors there, or the subjects of documentaries. Like we met Greg Louganis, Michael Rappaport, anyways. But couldn't do it. So I thought I would be doing that for 1 year. I ended up doing it 5.5 years before I'm finally quitting, and it's only being homeless. It's making it possible, and even now I'm barely getting by, and I'm going to have to use all my resources and discipline. I hope my car doesn't break down. Still need a new starter on my car, but I'm getting by with the one I have. But anyways, so it's a tough decision, but I know it's ultimately going to work out to something better, because, you know, the good thing about being picky is something great can come along and you'll be ready for it. The bad thing is you got to be really patient and not get panicked that stuff's not working out in your favor right now, because it wouldn't be a bad job. Like, it would be real. I'm sure I would see this. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I would learn so much. I would be around people I could learn from. I bet these would be interesting people. You know, they have so much knowledge. I want to be a good, you know, carpenter. I don't want to be a lazy, you know, cheap one. I would want to be one that people could rely on and trust. I could work on movie sets, make thousands a month. But really, I just cannot do that right now. It is not worth cutting back on videos. I have to keep making videos and seeing what happens. So that was a little bit of a lesson for me. Just seeing, okay, do I really want this? Do I not? Do I need it? And realizing it's going to make whatever the next opportunity is even better if I can just wait and be patient. as badly as I want it on one level, to just call him and take this job, and I'd be like, yes, I can make some money, pay down my bills, learn a new skill. I bet I'd meet interesting people. That's all right. Got to let it go, because ultimately it's not going to work with my videos, and that's something that's even more important to me. And it was a tough call. It's like, well, but I could also, you know, squeeze in videos at night and weekends, and I'd have more money for videos. But I'm like, it wouldn't have even been worth losing the opportunity to make the videos I did this week. That would have been such a tough thing, and I don't want to have to face that. So I'm lucky things are working out the way they are. I got to maintain my health, make sure I get healthy food. Still, I cheated a little bit today with the stuff I got from the pantry, but I had like a high sugar yogurt. I don't want to do that again. And fortunately, I'm quitting my job in about 2 weeks. So I have opportunities to just pick up side jobs too, like cleaning up, I don't know, whatever, cleaning up yards, just cleaning jobs in general. I mentioned prep cook before. That I'm still thinking about, but I'm looking at also stuff like, you know, being an assistant to like an elderly person or a handicapped person. Stuff that, you know, is more flexible and just be a couple hours a week. And it's like, well, just see, because I have a little bit of time to decide. My money's not all gone yet, so I still got a few more paychecks, and I can just decide, well, okay, what do I want my day to look like, and how are the videos going to perform? How are these collaborations going to do? Oh boy, these are exciting. And seeing what opportunities come from those before I decide, okay, I just need something. I'm not going to wait till the very last minute until I can't pay my car insurance or anything. And I'm going to have to drive around less so I can save on gas. But I'll have to decide, okay, when the time comes, can I just accept a little money a week and really focus on the videos and be very, like save money and be very strict with my budget? Or am I going to have to take something on a more regular basis, whatever it is, cleaning, cooking. Cleaning, the problem with these jobs is a lot of them, like, even the couple hours a week, they're like 6 to 10 at night or 7 to 11 or whatever, which is, it's nice that it's just a short shift. It doesn't sound like hard work. But it's late. I don't want to. I've worked nights for 5.5 years. I don't want to. There are special movie events that are out at night. I want to be able to do stuff at night. So no more. Not trying to do the super early shift either, like some jobs I've seen, like 2 in the morning to 10 or whatever. No, not trying to sleep during the day, and it's hard, even harder in the car when there's more noise and the car heats up because the sun's out. So there's some options I'm considering. I forget what else I was looking at. So there's what other gigs? I guess I consider dog walking. I don't know. I can't really fit any dogs in my car. I hope I don't have to like drive them anywhere. Like pick them up and then, you know, if it's dogs from several, whatever. What other gigs? Just helping with, like, especially just picking up work. Like, I might just try and ask around, like, if I see day laborers somewhere, you know, waiting for work, just saying, hey, is it possible to get someone who, without training, can just help out, just watch, or not watch, but just help out? You can teach me a little bit on the job, like helping a painter, helping a landscaper, helping, you know, someone who installs fences, or what else, like cleaning up their construction sites or something, anything like that. Maybe I could just be transportation for them too, but I'd have to clear out my car. I only can fit a few people. So anyway, let me know if you have any ideas on that front. Also, I got my Patreon and Streamlabs, so if you want to donate, even just $1, don't make it a burden on yourself if you're going to donate. If everybody donated $1, that's a lot more like significant than, say, like one person donating $50 a month or something, because if that becomes a lot for them, if they get tired of doing it, they're much more inclined to stop than somebody donating $1 a month is. So those links are in the description too. So keep watching. I got a lot more videos coming now. I feel good. At least I can plan, and I got a little time to just wait and see. How does the channel do? How did the videos perform? How's my budget go? How well am I able to save money? I'm working on keeping my expenses very, very low. And so I have a few weeks to just decide now. And I'm confident when the right opportunity comes, or if I need to, just take an opportunity if I really am that desperate. But as much as it hurts, as much as it's still kind of going through me and I'm processing it, I can't take that carpenter's helper job. Oh, I would like it so much. It would be the right job for someone else, but for me right now, it's not the right job. And really, going back the last few years, as much as I would have loved to have made more money, I wouldn't have given up anything to be able to make the videos that I did. So, you know, working part-time, being broke, it's like what I needed to happen in a way. So now I'm going to go work on something else, which is my screenplay. In the middle of a rewrite on that. Oh, by the way, I was watching Paul Schrader talk about, he just put up online an 1.5 hour long talk about his screenwriting process, and it's awesome and amazing. And I'm learning a lot from it, and a lot it's just reinforcing stuff I know. And also, he was sleeping in his car at like 25 when he wrote Taxi Driver. I knew he said he was very troubled and he was turning into Travis Bickle before he wrote Taxi Driver, and he said I had to write it or else I was going to become that. So I'm not in that situation, but it is interesting that, hey, he was lost, drifting. It's kind of how I am, lost and drifting, although I know the one constant is movies and making videos with my mom and dad too. My dad's doing better, so he's I'm hoping to get him in something. Anyways, let me know what you all think. It was a tough decision, and I was like, oh man, I can't keep them waiting long either if I'm going to call them back. Like, if I'm going to call them back, they need to see that I get back to them quickly. But as close as it is to being right, I know I got to make sure that whatever job I take is even better than that for me, even if it's less pay, and it's either it's not like a skill that's going to be as helpful to me on movies. So strongly thinking about prep cook too, but want something again. So I have some freedom to decide my schedule, so I can travel if I want to. Not that I'll have necessarily much money to, so that's another decision to take, or another factor to take into consideration. Anyways, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, click that notification bell, because I do have live videos coming up and videos that live premiere. So you want to be there right away to get in the live chat. They're a lot of fun. And we're trying to think of something for 15,000 subscribers. We're approaching it fast. Thank you all for subscribing and liking the videos and commenting. Everybody, even people who dislike it. So we're trying to think of some big video to commemorate 15,000 subscribers, because we're about to go past that. So let us know if you have any ideas. All right, everybody. I'm Angelo, homeless in Northern Virginia for 4 months now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Got a lot more coming in, including those big collaborations I'm very excited about. Bye.